Hi, Paul, the running shoe guru here, and what have we got? Adidas Adizero Prime X. I'm a little late to the party on this shoe, but finally got a pair. Now, a lot of hype over this shoe because it's essentially illegal for elite road racing. It's not on the World Athletics compliant shoe list. But I often wonder, have brands or do brands submit all their shoes um, and get them measured under the World Athletics kind of rules and methods, which is in the 12.5% of the overall length of the shoe here and in the center. So you do have a recess like you do on an Alphafly. An Alphafly measures very similar in overall stack externally around 49 to 50 millimeters, but comes in under World Athletics measurements due to that deep recess on the Alphafly at 39. So side by side, Alphafly and Primex look very similar. Alphafly is measured, World Athletics say yes. There are no shoes on the World Athletics list that are banned on the over 40 millimeters criteria on the list. So it often makes me wonder, are brands self-regulating or are they getting the shoes measured? If they are getting them measured by World Athletics, why don't they show as being over 40 millimeters and therefore banned? Who knows? Anyway, 50 millimeters stack height in the heel, 41 millimeters in the forefoot, still comes in pretty light. My shoes are UK 10 and it's 290 grams. It feels a little bit big and bulky on the foot, but once you get moving, and you do have to get moving, I think up to marathon speed, then you don't notice the weight and it runs a lot better. It is super soft. I mean, it's hard to see, but can we see this? You can see how squashy it is there on the heel. Now, when you stand in the shoe, it's got a very slim footprint as well, so it does feel very unstable. That kind of sheared off on the lateral side does supinate the foot, and when you get running, it does feel unstable at slower speeds. So I was kind of doing a warm up on the treadmill, running outside 6-minute miles, maybe 7s and 8 minutes to start with, gradually picking the speed up, and it felt very unstable and very wobbly. Though when I got to 6 minutes and quicker, I did a 5k in I think 17:20. It felt fine. That instability disappeared because the foot was rolling through the gate. The time it was spent on the ground was much less. It was rolling through very smoothly and very quickly. As a result of that springy form, along with the carbon rods, we can see them placed in there running in line with the metatarsals of the forefoot. They do give that springy feel. Not as responsive, I would say, as the Adizero Pro 3, so the kind of the regular stack height version of the shoe. That feels a little bit quicker, shall we say. But for marathon, I think, yeah, it would be a good option. And certainly for marathon-paced long runs, training runs, tempo runs, a great shoe. You do feel all the impact just disappear. It is an incredibly cushioned shoe. Elsewhere, we've got Continental rubber on the outsole, very grippy. Not a lot of pattern to the tread on the sole. I've only ran on the treadmill in it so far, but with the Continental rubber, you never have any issues on the pavement, wet or dry. It's a very good, plenty of traction from that material. You've got the very thin, breathable, translucent upper. You can see almost right through it, so choose your matching socks carefully. Very minimal fit, very slim, very specific padding in the heel, almost non-existent to be honest. The tongue very slim as well. You have to get it on straight and put the kind of take a little bit of time to get the tongue sitting nice and straight and wrapping around the instep. But it laces up nicely and it pulls in nice and neatly. Heel slippage, does it ever exist? I don't know. You don't need to bother with all that nonsense lacing. It's absolutely fine. Great shoe. Good for speed. When you're running at speed, fast and 6-minute miling maybe, or at your marathon race pace, shall we say, then that's great. If you're an overpronator, it gives a little bit of stability from this this kind of cutaway on the lateral edge of the heel. But proceed with care. Try it out. Have a run on the treadmill, see how it feels. For jogging, for slower pace, I wouldn't be going in this shoe. But for faster stuff, when I'm going to get up to speed early in the run, and like I said, marathon pace, 6 minute or quicker, then absolutely bang on. Loads of cushioning and responsive enough in the long run. So Adidas Adizero Prime X, if you get a pair, put your comments. Do you find it unstable, stable? At what kind of speed are you running at in them? Yeah, let us know. But I'm sure a lot of people will enjoy this shoe. That's all for now. Please like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. And we'll get more shoes up very quickly. Thank you.